and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Experience Hockey Talk, live from the Capital One Arena. Shaggy, show them the ice. Show them. Yeah. Better put it back on me. Yeah. So, it's game one of the Stanley Cup playoffs for the Washington Capitals here in the first round against the Columbus Blue Jackets, a team that we originally thought we weren't going to get in this round. We all thought we were going to probably get New Jersey or Philadelphia. So looking right now at the Blue Jackets lineup, you have Artemi Panarin with Pierre-Luc Dubois and Cam Atkinson, Boone Jenner with Alexander Renberg and Thomas Vanek, Oliver Bjorkstrand with Nick Foligno and Josh Anderson, Matt Calvert with Matt Letestu and Brandon Dubinsky. On defense, they have Zach Werenski with Seth Jones, Ian Cole, David Savard, Ryan Murray with Marcus Nudavari, and Sergei Bobrovsky in the net for the Columbus Blue Jackets. One shocking move, actually two shocking moves in my opinion. Sonny Milano and Jack Johnson both scratched for the Columbus Blue Jackets over Jack Johnson, definitely a top six defenseman for any team, and then Sonny Milano having a really good rookie campaign that he's had for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Very surprising that he's not in the lineup. In regards to the Washington Capitals, it'll be Alex Ovechkin with Evgeny Kuznetsov and Tom Wilson, Andre Burakovsky, Nicholas Backstrom, and TJ Oshie, Jacob Vrana with Lars Eller and Devontae Smith-Pelly, Brett Connolly with Chandler Stevenson, Alex Chiasson. On D, Dmitry Orlov with Matt Niskanen, Michael Kempney with John Carlson, Brooks Orpik with Jacob Jerabek, and Philip Grubauer in between the pipes for the Washington Capitals. That's the big thing right there. And also one other keynote real quick for Columbus. This is Nick Foligno's first game since March 24th, since missing 6 games with a lower body injury. So it'll be interesting to see how he plays in this game for Columbus. But when you look at some of the keys to this game, number one, as I just mentioned, Philip Grubauer is in the net for the Washington Capitals. This is Philip Grubauer's opportunity right here to really shine. He has been hot for the Washington Capitals. He's been a wall for the Washington Capitals since Braden Holtby's been faltering in between the pipes. And Grubauer, he is going to get the chance. Last time he was in the net for the Washington Capitals was 2015 against the Islanders in emergency relief, and he picked up the victory for the Capitals. Second key is Sergei Bobrovsky. As everyone knows, Sergei Bobrovsky has struggled mightily in the playoffs, especially the last 2 seasons against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Against the Washington Capitals, as I mentioned on Tuesday night on our playoff preview special, this could be an opportunity for Columbus to have a coming out party for them, especially if the Washington Capitals are not at the top of their game. And it all starts with Sergei Bobrovsky. So Sergei Bobrovsky, if the Washington Capitals really want to get the jump on him, they got to get a couple early goals. And then, of course, another key factor is offense from the defense for the Washington Capitals. The Washington Capitals got a lot of points from their defense this regular season, and that's going to have to continue this in the postseason for the Capitals to be successful against the Columbus Blue Jackets. Now, for Columbus, you got to look at it. John Tortorella's built this team the last 2 seasons in the playoffs. They've only won 2 games in that time against Pittsburgh. Tortorella knows these Washington Capitals from his time with the New York Rangers. So obviously the number one thing that the Columbus Blue Jackets are going to do is get in the lanes, take away passing lanes, block a lot of shots, and frustrate the Capitals. The Capitals are going to have to find their ways to make not overpass anything, but at the same time find the really good quality shots to get on net. So with that, that's all for me for now. We'll be back during the first intermission, but to end it, Shaggy, we're going to do this right. You're going to take it to the ice and show off the players warming up real quick. girls, welcome back to the Experience Hockey Talk here live at Capital One Arena for Game 1 against the Washington Capitals and the Columbus Blue Jackets. And this first period could not have ended in any other better way. And it's going to start in a great way, and here's why. But first off, in the beginning of the period, at 4:52, Nick Foligno was called for goalie interference. On that power play, the Capitals were, they're so-so. They didn't really do much with that power play. Then at 9:01, Ian Colby called for hooking. The Capitals did not score on that power play, but they were able to create better opportunities for themselves on that power play. Then at 14:42, TJ Oshie would be called for hooking, which featured great penalty killing by the Capitals, especially near the end by Tom Wilson, which I know is hurting Shaggy behind the camera right now. And then at 17:23, Josh Anderson boarded Michael Kempney from behind. Got a 5-minute major, and the game is counted for boarding Michael Kempney, which gave the Capitals a 5-minute power play. And on this power play, not one, but 2 goals to end the period. At 17:52, Evgeny Kuznetsov would score his first of the playoffs, assisted by Nicholas Backstrom and John Carlson. And that would be, but here's the thing, that one would go for a review. They felt that there might have been some goalie interference. The referees disagreed, so no goalie interference. The goal stands, and as a result, the Columbus Blue Jackets lose their timeout for the remainder of this game. Then, immediately after that, at 18:21, Evgeny Kuznetsov scored his second goal. A nice snipe from the circles, also assisted by Nicholas Backstrom and John Carlson. The Capitals now have a 2-0 lead going into the second period, and they still have 2 minutes and 23 seconds left on their 5-minute power play. So they're going to start the second period with 2.5 minutes on the power play. For shots, the Washington Capitals outshot Columbus 9-4. And then on faceoffs, let it load up. On faceoffs, the Columbus Blue Jackets had 7, and the Washington Capitals had 5 faceoff wins when it came to the faceoff. The Columbus Blue Jackets were 58% in the first period. That is something the Washington Capitals will need to do better. They will have to get better in the faceoff circle, especially when it comes to defensive zone faceoffs, especially on the power play as well, if they're going to keep getting these chances that Columbus is giving them. And then for hits, Washington out-hit Columbus 12-6, so they definitely doubled them up on hits. They're bringing the pressure, especially to the defense for the Columbus Blue Jackets. And of course, right now on the power play, Columbus 0-1, the Capitals 2-5, but that could change when we get into the second period with 2.5 minutes left. The key thing the Caps need to do is they need to keep this going. They need to add more goals on this power play to really get into the head of Sergei Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky, you could see after the second goal, was slightly doubting himself. If they can keep doing that, this is going to be a guaranteed win for the Washington Capitals. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with second intermission. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Experience Hockey Talk, Serious Hockey Talk for serious hockey fans, here live at Capital One Arena for Game 1 of the Columbus Blue Jackets versus the Washington Capitals. In the second period, the Capitals were not able to capitalize on the 2 minutes and 23 seconds of the power play that they had remaining from the 5-minute major on Josh Anderson. And then at 4:48, on a pretty good play by the Columbus Blue Jackets, Alexander Wenberg was able to score his first of the playoffs, assisted by Boone Jenner and Thomas Vanek, giving the Capitals a 2-1 lead instead of no more a 2-0 lead. And then at 16:09, Artemi Panarin would be called for hooking. The Capitals were not able to capitalize on that power play for them on that. For the Capitals, they outshot the Columbus Blue Jackets 16-12 in the second period to give them a total of 25 shots to Columbus at 16 on face-offs. Columbus won 20 face-offs to the Capitals 13 overall in the game. The Capitals are at 39% on face-offs. They'd have to do much better on that in the game. And then for hits, the Capitals are out hitting Columbus 17-15. And on the power play, the Capitals end up being 2-for-6, whereas Columbus is 0-for-1. When you look at the one thing that the Capitals do need to work on is that they have done 6 giveaways. Columbus has 5 takeaways. Capitals need to work on those. Capitals definitely need to get much better in the face-off circle, being 39%. You're giving the Columbus Blue Jackets too many opportunities to take up the puck possession. biggest key to this game, Capitals need to play a very solid 20 minutes to secure the victory in this game here tonight. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back with either A, third intermission, or B, post-game analysis of tonight's game. So stay tuned here from Caps Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are now in the third intermission. That's right, third intermission. The Capitals blew it in this period. I said during the second intermission that they had to do a full 20 minutes to guarantee victory. Well, a minute 31 in on a power play off of a weak Tom Wilson penalty for charging. He did not do 3 strides, Shaggy, get over it. But Wilson was called for charging. Thomas Vanek would score his first of the playoffs, assisted by Pierre-Luc Dubois and Artemi Panarin. Then Devontae Smith-Pelly would score a very nice goal to get the lead back for the Washington Capitals at 5-12, assisted by Jacob Vrana and John Carlson. But then on a power play off of a Andre Burakovsky trip, Seth Jones would score at 15:34 to tie the game with his first of the playoffs, assisted by Artemi Panarin and Cam Atkinson. At the end of the period, the Columbus Blue Jackets outshot the Capitals 9-5 this period. Caps outshooting the Blue Jackets 30-25 overall. When it comes to face-offs, the Blue Jackets are 31. Face-offs won to the Capitals 24. The Capitals are 44% to the Blue Jackets 56%. That is something the Capitals still need to fix in this game. And the Blue Jackets out hitting the Capitals 26-23. The Blue Jackets 2 for 4 on the power play. The Capitals 2 for 6 on the power play. Blue Jackets, again, they're getting all the takeaways. They had 10 takeaways to the Capitals 5. The Capitals had 8 giveaways to the Blue Jackets 6. This is something that the Capitals need to fix. It's overtime. Next goal wins. They have to go in full force, and they want to win it. And Shaggy, dare I say it, win it early so we can catch Metro. Because Metro is closing at 11:30 p.m., which is so stupid knowing that there's a playoff game going on. So, major key to this game. Caps got to come out motivated. They got to come out hungry. They got to come out ready to play. And they need to win this. And they need to win it early if they hope to get out of this quickly. Because I'm going to say it. If it goes later than 10 minutes into the period, it's probably going to go Columbus's way. If they get into a second overtime, we'll see how things work on that. So here hoping that the Capitals are able to do this early, but
quick snippet, it does not look good for the Capitals if it gets into a second or third overtime. Our history is just really awful the further along this game goes along. So yeah,
I'm ignoring the history because quite frankly, this is a different game. So with that, we'll be back with either first overtime intermission or post game. So we'll see in a little bit. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Experience Hockey Talk, Serious Hockey Talk for serious hockey fans. And ladies and gentlemen, after being how much time? 6 minutes and 2 seconds into overtime, Artemi Panarin would score a fluky off-angle shot to win the game 4-3 for the Columbus Blue Jackets. So the Columbus Blue Jackets do take a 1-0 series lead. The Capitals had their chances. There are moments where they probably should have done some more point shots, especially when they had the front of the net crowded heavily in front of Bobrovsky. But you know what? It's one game of a 7-game series. All the Cavs have to do is just, reset, go to they got 2 days off. They're back home. They're here for Sunday night, 7:30 p.m. That's all they got to do. Reset, and they got to play the full 60 minutes. They really do.
They need to fix the little things that they definitely got wrong tonight. The giveaways were absolutely killer.
Yeah. So with that, Caps lose 4-3. It's unfortunate, but you know what? It's only one game. There's 6 more in this series. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching the Experience Hockey Talk for serious hockey fans. Follow on Twitter at TXHT_hockey. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/TXHT hockey. And watch us live every Saturday at 11 a.m. on Twitch at twitch.tv/TXHT_hockey, and join the Patreon community at TXHT_hockey for that one as well. So until next time, which will be Saturday at 11 a.m. on Twitch, we'll see you on the ice.